Hi, hello, I'm Honeybee. Welcome to my little book corner. This is just the corner of my couch in my living room. My books aren't actually in here. But this is, I think, where I'm going to be filming, where I'm going to be setting up. A little bit about me. I love reading. I love smut. I really like talking about books. I have a book club with a couple friends of mine where we read like smut books and talk about them. And I look forward to sharing what I read with everybody. This video is just kind of like an intro video because I figure the only videos I've posted so far are just holiday specific, and I'm still trying to figure out like what I want my channel to look like and what I want the content that I make to look like. I'm also a teacher, so I do have a full-time job on top of reading and trying to make content. So I want to try to be somewhat consistent. So if you see like the same hairstyle, the same outfit in a few videos, that probably means that I recorded them at the same time. Much like this video and probably another video you'll see at some point. Also, a heads up, I have a few cats, so there's a good chance you'll be seeing cats in my videos. Because realistically, this is their house. We're just living in it. I guess a little bit about me. What are some non-doxy things I could tell you? I am a Libra. I'm almost 30. I've been a big reader since like high school. Sure, there have been periods of times where like I didn't read for a while and then read like 100 books and then like didn't read for a while. I'm hoping that I will continue to read. My appetite for books has been pretty voracious. I update all of the books that I read on Storygraph with star rating. So if you want to see what books I'm reading and the star rating that I give them after I read them, Storygraph is a great place to follow me. I do have a Goodreads, and the books that I read are like marked as read on Goodreads, but I don't really interact with Goodreads as much. I really like the interface of Storygraph, and I really like all the data it provides of like what type of books I'm reading. There's also some like AI components where like I can click on a book, just like a book, see the description, and then get like an AI overview of like, hey, here's books that you've read that are similar and what you've rated them. So this book might be something you'll like, or this book is different to what you normally read. Is that something you want? Or like basically saying like, hey, you've been reading stuff that's not like this. Is this really something that you would consider reading? Just to make sure that like you're aware of like what you're getting yourself into. I've read a variety of dark romance, some like happy, silly things. I'm sure as I continue this channel, you'll kind of see the full breadth of my reading habits. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I try and update Instagram somewhat regularly. I've been trying to post more on Blue Sky. Just trying to like get content out there because I really do like books, and I want to start more like conversations about books, and build a community of people who just want to read and have fun and talk about silly books, or a community for people who are like, maybe I don't want to read the silly book, but I'll listen to somebody else read the silly book and talk about it. I do plan on covering a bunch of like sentient object romance stories. Those will be coming up at some point. I also started was it like monsters and romance series that I will be talking about at some point. So I look forward to sharing those things, but I also look forward to talking about like other books that I've read, more so on the like romance side of things. I definitely want to talk about that more. However, if you want me to talk about more serious books, like I'd be interested in trying, feel free to like comment books that you want to see me read and talk about. I have read a few kind of popular series right now. I'm almost done Onyx Storm. I know that that's like a big one right now. Like the Fourth Wing series is really popular. I've read Quicksilver. I've read a whole bunch of stuff. So if that's something you want to hear about, I'm more than happy to talk about any of those books. I feel like I should also mention I am like officially diagnosed ADHD, not that you guys need to like know my whole medical history. But when I talk, I am definitely all over the place. And I will be all over the place. And I own it. And if you're not a fan of that, I'm sure there are plenty of other channels of book girlies that are not as all over the place as me. But that's me. That's who I am. I'm not changing it. I'm not masking it. Like, I'm not going to mask myself and my thoughts and the way that my brain works, because I've been doing that for the past almost 30 years of my life. So, yeah. I've been calling myself the smut sommelier. Some of my friends call me the smut librarian. I have a decent collection of books that at least my friend group was reading. So after I finished a book, I was more than happy to lend it out to friends. I actually have a few books with some friends right now. I've lent out Den of Vipers, Neon Gods, the first book in that series. A couple of the most recent Blood and Ash books, because one of my friends is catching up on the Blood and Ash series. I've also lent out Forked from the Forked series by Ruth Cardello, if you're a fan. Or what is it, a lighthearted romance or lighthearted cutlery, a lighthearted utensil romance. That's what they're called. And I own it. I'm happy to be the smut librarian for my friends. Hello, Chippy. Hello, Chippy. This is my guy. I love my cats. He's a good kitty. Right, Chippy? Right, Chippy? Oh, the good kitty. The good kitty. He's got a little broken tail. Apparently, when we adopted him, the rescue was like, they said his name was Broketail, but he didn't really respond to anything as a name. So they started calling him Chappie because his brother, Charlie, they were a bonded pair. So it's like Charlie Chaplin, or like a nod to Charlie Chaplin. So it's Charlie and Chappie. And Chappie's my guy. Right, Chappie? He knows his name now. None of this Broketail nonsense. Chappie. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me. And what I don't know, I guess about what I'm hoping to do with the channel. At least that's my goal. We'll see. I'm still kind of figuring it out. I'm trying to carve out my niche in the booktube scene, you know? Well, thank you so much for joining me on my couch in my little book corner. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.